Do you think Hindi is then important, the local language to learn? That is not more important, more is important to integrate culturally.
I would say integrate culture is more important than Hindi itself, the language, because if you live in Maharashtra, also Marathi would be more important than Hindi.
Right.
I would wish to speak Hindi. I do not. I do understand it more or less, simple conversation. I would not understand business conversation, but simple conversation daily I would. I do not really speak that well, and I'm regretting that. But somehow I didn't have the motivation to learn because there was always people around me who could help.
And they speak English, right? So
Yeah, they speak
motivation
English,
goes
but
down there.
I say if you speak the language, things become easier, especially with the workers you go home, electrician, plumber, and
Yeah.
people like that. It becomes easier to explain what you really want. It also makes people happier when you speak their language, like to a simple driver, simple rickshaw guy, when you take him and you speak few Hindi words, they are so happy about it. Why not to give them to happiness? I mean, that's life about, right? To make someone's days, it's very nice to. It's also how you really connect with the people, which not always language is the connection you need. The integration and understanding the culture is sometimes more important than the language. But is it beneficial to speak the local language? Yes, definitely, 100%. Is it necessary? In my case, not really. But maybe, different people cope differently. For me, the language is not a huge barrier or issue for me that I would not be able to get things done or handle stuff, because there is always solution. But maybe some people would find it more beneficial and easier. So, but I would not say it's a must that you have to do it, otherwise you cannot work here, because again, people do speak English more than in any other place, right? Integration or understanding the local rules and the culture is very important. That cannot be avoided, because I always say if you decide to live in country, whatever country it is, you really have to adapt. You have to adjust. Otherwise, you cannot go to the country, right? That's your choice to go somewhere. So you cannot expect someone else to change for you because you are this way, right? That's not the right attitude. So
That's a
for
very
whoever deciding going wherever, you really have to work on yourself to understand. You cannot say, oh, I will not do this because that's not my culture. Then you cannot be international, right? Then you cannot live in any other country, because that's already wrong attitude, and you can also not be successful. That the change has to come from you, the understanding and the respect, and you need to tolerate things maybe which for you are not okay or not logical or not natural, but the choice you have taken is to be some